Okay, welcome back, everybody. 6:15 now on this Monday evening, and well, this camera lens looks a little bit blurrier than it actually should be. I think there's a little fog on the lens, as opposed to any snow coming down that would be reducing visibilities or anything like that. Though there is going to be a shot for additional wet snow showers to come into the picture here towards midnight. And thereafter, say between midnight and 6 a.m., we may get another slushy coating to an inch of snow locally in and around I-96, and especially off to the north and northwest near Muskegon, say Oceana County. We'll have more on that coming up. Here's another vantage point off of our camera lenses, and it's pretty cloudy around all of West Michigan at this point, though there was a time here through the afternoon where the clouds did break up, these low clouds for our southernmost sections near I-94, and you can see some semblance of that in Battle Creek. So perhaps if you're watching right now, you may even be saying, hey, I'm looking out my window and there's a fair amount of sun, or at least clearer skies. Of course, the sun is dropping on the horizon at this point, but I think those clouds are going to be filling back in for you shortly, even if you do have the clearer skies at the moment. 62 inches flat. That's where we should be for our average snow in Grand Rapids through February 22nd. Of course, that's today. Actual snowfall so far, we've picked up 44.8 inches, and we've gotten 29.6 of that in the month of February. Looks like we're starting to tone it down, though, now as we go forth. Last year at this time, 46.5, so pretty close this year and last year at this point, and the record over 100 inches. How about that from actually not that long ago? I think that was, 2009? So a big difference this year, though we have gotten snowier over the past 2.5 weeks. Things are trending in the opposite direction at this point, because you've probably been hearing about we're going into a milder type of regime as we progress on forward. Notice there are some clouds beginning to gather out to the west. These are high and mid-level clouds, but we've also got a fair amount of these low clouds that have been situated overhead all day, keeping the gray conditions, except for sections around I-94. There is an area of low pressure off to the north in western Ontario, and it's got some energy sliding to the south. Along with this warm front, there's milder air running up and over this remaining cooler air, colder air at the surface, and that'll help to give rise to some snow showers, in addition to riding over Lake Michigan, picking up just a little bit more moisture for the overnight period. But again, not a huge system for us. Another area of moisture coming into the Pacific Northwest. That looks like it's going to ride to our north through the day on Wednesday, so not a whole lot of impacts for us, I don't see, from that particular weather disturbance. Temperatures right now in the lower 30s. Our high today during the daylight hours was, I believe, 33 or 34, though the high for the entire day came in the overnight at 35 degrees, so that's what will go on the record books for our high today, 35 in fact. Check this out, though, out to the west behind that warm front I showed you, it does jump into the upper 30s and 40s, even some 50s to near 60 out in South Dakota, getting that downsloping effect with a westerly wind coming across the Rocky Mountains. You go northward into Canada, yeah, it's cold, but it's way, way northward. I mean, it's just not that cool now, right into those southern parts of the country. So that's where we draw our air from, and it's of Pacific origins, and that's going to keep us on the mild side as we go through the next 7 days. Look at this, 41 tomorrow, 40 on Wednesday. We'll drop a little bit by Thursday, but going right back above normal. Anytime you see these red boxes on this graphic, that means that the predicted highs are above the average. So we're getting back into that type of a pattern after going through about 2.5 weeks of way subnormal temperatures here across the Midwest and really across the entirety of the nation. Here's that next little bout of moisture running across Lake Michigan towards 12, 1 in the morning, and then it's out of here already by 5, 6 in the morning. So just a brief spell of several hours where we may pick up a coating to an inch of slop out there. Tomorrow morning, we'll start off with mostly cloudy skies, but towards midday, I think some sunshine does break into the mix, and that sun's going to be critical, because the more sun we get and the earlier we get it, the better shot we've got to make it into the lower 40s. Right now, we're predicting a high of 41 for tomorrow. Take a look at this. Annie and Doug, this is what you've been waiting for a long time. Lower 40s Tuesday and Wednesday. A few flurries on Thursday. No big systems in there. We'll watch potentially some rain mixed with snowflakes on Saturday. Could be mid-40s. How about that by Sunday?
Yeah, we'll take it. Get rid of some of that snow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, the White House